Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Malaika Malz, Dutch Pot Jenna, Original Fatty and Enjoyment Ambassador. So today we're doing something a little bit different. If you do follow me on Instagram, then you will know that I love to share a lot of the things that I buy at home. I also love to share the cookbooks that I am buying as I build up my cookbook collection. When I was growing up, my mum had a lot of cookbooks in the house. So now that I have my own house and I have my own space, I'm really determined to build up a solid cookbook collection. But I am a little bit particular. I only like hardback books where possible, and I love books with a lot of pictures. So yeah, today I'm going to show you guys 3 books from my collection. And if you guys enjoy this video, please let me know, and I will continue to share books from my collection because I've got quite a few now and I'm always buying them. I buy about 1 or 2 a month. So yeah, I'm more than happy to share with you guys. So I guess we should just go ahead and get started. So the first book that I'm going to show you guys from my collection is one of my favorites. I was gifted this book for my 27th birthday, I believe, by one of my friends, and I'm always talking about it. I think it's such a beautiful book and I just love it so much. It is Rosa's Thai Cafe, the cookbook. I love this book. I think this book is so beautiful. It's literally got a picture for every recipe. Probably about 99% of the recipes in this book have a picture, and I just think it's actually one of my favorites in my collection. Rosa's Thai Cafe is a popular chain restaurant in the UK. I think they've been around for quite a few years. They've got over 20 locations around the UK, and I always go to the ones in London where possible. That's the only ones that I've been to be honest, but I always have such a good time. The food is really nice, amazing flavours, lovely service, and it's reasonably priced. Thai food is actually one of my top 3 cuisines to have outside of the traditional stuff that I've grown up eating, and I just think this book is absolutely amazing. I love it so much. I will show you guys. So this is how the book is broken down: small bites, salads, soups, curries, stir fries, grills and marinades, noodles and recipes, sweet things and basics. But like I said to you guys, there is literally a picture for every recipe. There we go. I absolutely love it. Beautiful. The recipes are really easy to follow. The instructions are very clear, and it's got a good mix of traditional dishes, popular dishes that everybody knows, like a good king prawn, pad thai, beef panang curry, all of that good stuff. But then it's also got a couple of little gems in there. But each dish comes with a little backstory. It comes with the clear instructions, and then it comes with the ingredients down the side, and then a lovely image to help you out whilst you're cooking. And yeah, like I told you guys, this is one of my favorite books in my collection. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The imagery is absolutely beautiful. It's got a really amazing king prawn pad thai recipe in here and a couple of other good stuff that I like to use from time to time. You can get this on Amazon. Like I said earlier, I was actually given this book for my 27th birthday, I believe, by a friend. Thank you, boo. But it retails on Amazon at the moment for approximately £20, I think. Definitely would recommend, definitely love it, definitely think it's something to have in your collection, and I will not stop ranting and raving about it. So the next book that we're going to go through quickly is one that has a lot of sentimental value to me. I actually used this book for a first date. And on this first date we cooked together, we picked a recipe out of the book and we cooked together, and it was absolutely lovely, loved it, and the recipe was actually really nice, quite easy to follow, and we had a good time. This book is My Life on a Plate by Kelis. I love Kelis, love. She's got some bangers. I hate you so much right now. She's got Might Trick Me Once, but anyway, she's got an abundance. Oh, My Milkshake Brings the Boys to the Yard, you know the vibes. And I think I was on Twitter one day and I saw that somebody was talking about the book that she had released, and I was like, a cookbook? I never knew. So I did my Googles and I found My Life on a Plate on Amazon at that point in time for $7.99. I said, there's no way. I threw it in the basket, literally threw it in the bag, and I ordered it straight away, and it didn't disappoint me. So this book is a compilation of recipes, literally says recipes from around the world. So it's basically a compilation of all the different dishes from around the world that have inspired her, and it's kind of like a recipe book that reflects her life experiences. I think she's of Puerto Rican heritage, so it's got quite of that, a lot. It's either Puerto Rican or Dominican, I'm actually not 100% sure. But it's got a lot of that influence in here, and then it's got American influence, it's got Spanish, it's got Italian, obviously it says from around the world, so it takes into consideration all of her travels. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful that after having quite a successful music career, because I'm pretty sure she's Grammy award winning or nominated, I'm not sure, I just know that she's got bangers and she's absolutely beautiful, that she's been able to pivot, and she actually went to culinary school. She went to Cordon Bleu, the culinary school, and she's actually a trained chef, and she has I think she's got a catering business. She's got an online store where she sells sauces and different cooking goods and ingredients. She sells like roasted chickens or hens, and it's absolutely lovely. What is it called? Hold on, let me actually get my phone and show you guys quickly. Hello, let me in. So, right, here we go. It's called Bounty and Full, and you can see, not too clearly unfortunately because of the light in my room, but in my kitchen, sorry. She's got an online store, lovely Instagram. But yeah, to get into this cookbook, my life on a plate, I'll just show you the breakdown quickly. Set out like this. So it's got party starters, soups and stews, sides and salads, main dishes and sweet treats. And I'll just flick through the book quickly. So she's got some really beautiful pictures. It doesn't have a picture for everything, I would say, unfortunately, because like I told you guys, I love a picture for absolutely everything, but she does have some beautiful imagery from here. Lovely. I actually made the king prawn etouffee recipe from this book, and it was lovely. I'd never had etouffee before, and I really enjoyed it. And I think I also tried the king prawn stir fry. I can't quite remember. I've made quite a few from this book. So in the book, yeah, it's got the title, it's got like a little story, backstory there. It's got the ingredients here, instructions there, nice and simple. And then for some of them, it's got a lovely image on the side. My only criticism, is very tiny for this book, is that I did find when I was cooking, there were a couple of little holes. Yeah, there were a couple of tiny little holes in the instructions, but I was able to use my initiative, I guess you could say, and figure it out. For me, it wasn't so much of a problem. If you are new to cooking, or you need very crispy, clear instructions when you're following recipes, you may be a little bit lost at points in time, but to me, it wasn't too big of a deal. I'm just thinking about other people, really. I definitely love this book. I think it's a beautiful reflection of the life that she's lived, her culture, and also her admiration for other cultures around the world, which is something that I resonate with as well. And it's got lovely pictures. I think at the moment it's on Amazon for about $14.99, can't quite remember, but of course I will leave it in the box down below for you guys. I'll leave a direct link, but I would definitely recommend it. I love it, love Kelis, and I just think it's amazing. So the last book that we're going to look at today is a book that is very new in my collection. I only got it during this corona period, actually, probably about a month ago. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I haven't cooked from it yet. I haven't actually done much with it other than flick through it and have a read and have a browse. But from the browse and the gander that I've had, is that the right word? The perusing that I've done, I guess you could say, through the book so far, I think it's beautiful and it has a lot of potential, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Hold on. Right, Soul by Todd Richards, a chef's culinary evolution in 150 recipes. To be honest with you guys, I don't know too much about Todd Richards. I've done a quick Google, and I believe he's a James Beard Award nominee, and he's actually a self-taught chef. Self-taught home cook turned chef maybe, but he is revered, very respected, and he's doing his thing over in the States. So I actually found out about this book on Twitter. Again, somebody mentioned how much they enjoyed the book, and what actually drew me to the book was the inclusion of the playlist. If you guys do not already know, I have a few playlists up on my Spotify account. I love music, I love creating playlists. So that definitely drew me to the book and made me want to buy it. I will link my Spotify down below for you guys so you can check out my playlist. This is the playlist that comes with the book. I mean, like the playlist itself comes with the book, not an actual CD. But I just thought that was absolutely beautiful. So that's actually what brought me to the book in the first place. Also the fact that he is an African-American chef that is very much in tune with his culture, but not afraid to do something different and not afraid to inject his personality into the culture to elevate it and to move it forward. And I watch a lot of Chef's Table, I don't know if you guys do, but an everlasting theme in Chef's Table is the balance between respecting the culture, understanding your roots, and then also having the confidence to do something different and something unique and really bring yourself into the culture and use that to elevate it and push it forward and really leave your mark. So I had to get this book basically. Like I told you guys, I haven't cooked with it, I haven't really done too much, but I have flipped through and yeah, lovely. These dishes, you can see some beautiful pictures, absolutely beautiful imagery. Look at that, lovely. These recipes, I would say, are a bit more like fine dining. They're not typical. You can see the typical ingredients. You can see a lot of the influence through traditional recipes, but you can see that they're not the traditional recipes, just in their traditional form. You can really see Todd Richards in some of these recipes, and I just think that's absolutely beautiful. Let me show you the breakdown. So this is the breakdown. It's in collards, onions, berries, lamb, seafood, corn, tomatoes, melons, stone fruits, eggs and poultry, pork and beef, beans and rice, roots, essentials. So as you guys can see, this breakdown is slightly different from the last two that we looked at, and it's not something that I've seen typically throughout the cookbooks that I've been collecting. I think his focus is on key ingredients within African-American soul food rather than just different categories. So like you saw, it had onions and like staple ingredients basically to the culture, and that's how it's broken down the book, which I thought was really lovely and unique as well. From what I can see, the instructions are very crispy clear, the ingredients are there, but like I told you guys, this one is a bit more of an elevated cookbook, it's a bit more fine dining. So it's not the most simple recipes with the most basic of ingredients. You will have to invest a bit of time and money to do some of these recipes, but it's something different. If you wanted to woo your guests or do something a little bit different from time to time, I would definitely recommend trying them out. Not sure how they taste just yet, but I've heard really good things about them. The recipes come with like a little blurb, a little story, ingredients, instructions, and then some of them come with pictures on the side. One thing that I will show you guys that I really like are these, like I call them platter pages. I'm not quite sure what you would call them. They're basically pages in the book where he combines different recipes and dresses them up and shows you how you can pair them together to have them for different meals, for different functions, within different environments. So this kind of gives me like alfresco dining, barbecue type of vibe. I mean, you can see some of the recipes there with the page numbers and the names, which I think is absolutely lovely. Sometimes when you have these books with all these recipes, it's kind of hard to know if you don't cook often. It's not too much of a problem for me, but if you don't cook often, or if there's so many recipes in the book, it's kind of hard to know sometimes how to pair things together and how to make a meal out of the madness. So I think that feature is really beautiful. I think this book retails on Amazon at the moment for about £30, 30 to maybe £35. So it is slightly more expensive. I think it's the most expensive one that I've shown you guys today, not the most expensive book in my collection, but it is on the steeper price. However, I would say that I don't have any problems with it so far. I'm really happy with it. I think it's beautiful quality, beautiful imagery. A lot of effort has gone into it. It's not just an ordinary cookbook. It's so unique in the way it's presented and the information that's in there that I definitely think that it's worth that higher price point, and I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, if you're interested and you want to experience some elevated African-American soul food with quite a unique undertone to it, I would definitely say to get this book. Right, so that's it guys. Those are the 3 books that we looked at. We looked at Rosa's Thai Cafe, the cookbook, we looked at Kelis, My Life on a Plate, and we also looked at Soul by Todd. I will definitely link the books down below for you guys, some links so that you can purchase them on Amazon. If you've got any recommendations of books that I should add to my collection, please let me know. There may be some that I haven't got yet, but if you enjoyed this video, please remember to let me know as well, and I will continue to do this and share my books with you guys and give you a little bit of an insight into these books. Hopefully you enjoy it, hopefully you're inspired to start your own collection or add a few to your collection as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Definitely check me out on my social media and definitely follow me on Instagram if you're not. And yeah, I shall see you guys next time.